Hello everyone, you are on the channel lecture for sleep. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night, your heart pounding, absolutely certain you saw a shadow flicker in the window? Or maybe you've had that chilling experience of waking up, completely unable to move, feeling a heavy pressure on your chest, as if someone is sitting there. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're not going crazy. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of sleep paralysis and hypnagogic hallucinations, the science behind the scary shadows we sometimes see. So what exactly is happening when your mind plays these terrifying tricks on you? Let's start with sleep paralysis. Normally, when you enter the REM stage of sleep, that's the stage where you have your most vivid dreams. Your brain sends a signal to your body to essentially turn off your voluntary muscles. This is a protective mechanism called atonia. It's what keeps you from physically acting out your dreams, like trying to fly off the bed or getting into a fist fight with your pillow. It's a brilliant system that keeps you safe. However, sometimes the timing gets a little mixed up. Sleep paralysis occurs when your brain wakes up before your body does. Your mind is conscious and aware of your surroundings, but your muscles are still in that off mode. You're trapped, fully awake, but unable to move a muscle. This feeling of helplessness is terrifying enough on its own, but when it's combined with hallucinations, it becomes the stuff of nightmares. This brings us to our shadow in the window. These visions are known as hypnagogic or hypnopompic hallucinations. Hypnagogic hallucinations happen as you're falling asleep, and hypnopompic ones occur as you're waking up. During these transitional states between wakefulness and sleep, your brain can sometimes blur the lines. Dreamlike imagery, sounds, and even physical sensations can leak into your conscious awareness. Because you're in a state of paralysis and fear, your brain often interprets these abstract hallucinations in the most frightening way possible. That fleeting shadow in your peripheral vision becomes a sinister intruder. The rustle of bedsheets becomes footsteps creaking down the hall. The pressure on your chest, which might just be the way you're breathing, feels like a menacing entity holding you down. The most common type of hallucination during sleep paralysis is the intruder hallucination, where you feel a malevolent presence in the room. Another common one is the incubus hallucination, which creates that sensation of pressure or suffocation. So why does this happen to some people and not others? There isn't one single answer, but several factors are known to increase your chances of experiencing sleep paralysis and these associated hallucinations. The biggest culprit is sleep deprivation. When you're not getting enough quality sleep, your sleep cycles get disrupted. Your brain might try to rush into REM sleep to catch up, making these timing errors more likely. An irregular sleep schedule is another major factor. Going to bed and waking up at different times every day confuses your internal body clock, which can lead to these glitches in the sleep-wake transition. Stress and anxiety are also huge contributors. When your mind is racing with worries, it's harder to transition smoothly into sleep. High levels of stress can make you more prone to waking up during the night and can heighten the fear and intensity of any hallucinations you might experience. Your sleeping position can even play a role. Many people report experiencing sleep paralysis more often when they sleep on their back. While the exact reason for this isn't fully understood, it's thought that this position might make slight breathing difficulties more likely, which the brain can then interpret as that suffocating pressure. Certain mental health conditions like anxiety disorders or post-traumatic stress disorder can also be linked to more frequent episodes. It's important to remember that experiencing sleep paralysis is not a sign of a mental illness itself, but the stress from these conditions can certainly be a trigger. Now, for the most important part, what can you do about it? If you find yourself in the middle of an episode, the first thing to remember is that it's temporary and not dangerous. I know that's easy to say and hard to believe when you're terrified, but reminding yourself that it's a known, natural sleep phenomenon can help reduce the panic. Try to focus on wiggling a finger or a toe. Sometimes concentrating all your effort on moving a very small part of your body can be enough to break the paralysis. Another technique is to control your breathing. focus on taking slow, deliberate breaths. This can help calm your nervous system and give your brain a focal point other than the fear. Trying to make facial expressions or move your eyes can also help send those wake-up signals to the rest of your body. Once the episode is over, it's best to get out of bed for a few minutes. Turn on a light, splash some water on your face, and walk around a bit before trying to go back to sleep. This helps fully reset your brain from that half asleep, half awake state. Prevention, of course, is even better than a cure. The key is to improve your overall sleep hygiene. This means creating a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, making the transitions between sleep and wakefulness much smoother. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. About an hour before you plan to sleep, put away the screens. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Instead, try reading a book, taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, or doing some gentle stretching. Make sure your bedroom is a sanctuary for sleep, cool, dark, and quiet. Blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or earplugs can make a world of difference. Also, pay attention to what you eat and drink. Avoid caffeine and large meals close to bedtime. While alcohol might make you feel sleepy initially, it actually disrupts your sleep later in the night and can make sleep paralysis more likely. Regular exercise is fantastic for sleep, but try to avoid intense workouts right before bed, as that can be too stimulating. And of course, manage your stress. Techniques like meditation, mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, or even journaling can help calm your mind before you lie down. If you're struggling with significant anxiety or stress, it might be helpful to talk to a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with tools and strategies to manage these feelings, which in turn can greatly improve your sleep quality. It's crucial to understand that while sleep paralysis feels incredibly real and terrifying, the shadow in the window is a trick of the mind. It's a fascinating, albeit scary glimpse into the complex machinery of our brain as it navigates the mysterious landscape of sleep. By understanding what's happening and taking steps to improve your sleep health, you can significantly reduce the frequency of these episodes and take back control of your nights. You are not being haunted. Your brain is just rebooting a little clumsily. If you find that these episodes are happening frequently, causing you a lot of distress, or making you excessively tired during the day, it's a good idea to talk to a doctor or a sleep specialist. They can rule out any underlying sleep disorders, like narcolepsy, and offer more personalized advice. So the next time you wake up and see that flicker of a shadow, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that it's just your brain's dream world spilling over for a moment. You are safe. It will pass. Focus on wiggling your toe, and soon enough, you'll be free. Thank you so much for joining me for this lecture on sleep. I hope this has shed some light on a very common and often misunderstood experience. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the science of sleep. Sleep well and see you next time.